Hello and welcome back to Train Fever, where we are looking at trains, and not just any trains. We have one train over here and we have another train over here in the opposite direction. Yeah, I think you can guess what has happened here. I have let the time run by a little bit and I've set up the two lines for our Midhurst Cromer setup, or whatever the name was. I know we had, the Woodley Midhurst line, that was one line, pretty profitable. But now we also have the Midhurst Woodley line, which is, well, almost even more profitable. So, yeah, it is completed. I have, done the timings and the spacings on them. And, well, we can just take pretty much any passengers from here and just look at how much money each of these train loads make. That's actually pretty amazing, isn't it? I don't know if they will, if all the passengers will be able to get on this, but it sure seems so. So, yeah, we're doing good. We're making a lot of money. Now, I haven't only been doing that, I have also been kind of like looking at where some capacity issues might arise, and as it happens, there were quite a few occasions where that was the case. One of them being over here. What we have right now is an even bigger train to haul away all this iron. Right now, this one can carry 80. It's not that much, but mind you, this will go up to 250. It's just that, well, because I replaced the train, the supply of iron ore stocked, because apparently, even if you auto-replace it, it loses all its cargo. And therefore, the supply was dropped a little, and thus the production went down, and it will get up. I mean, it was at 150. But it will go up once again. So if you take a look over here, you can clearly see that there's a demand for 260. So yeah, that will go up. The same story, of course, over here, where you can see that we have two coal trains waiting. Now, that was because the one train couldn't handle it anymore, and I thought that making it even longer than this was kind of ridiculous, so I did not do that. But with the production decrease over here, well, it's kind of like a bit of overkill what we currently got here. But this is all with future growth in mind, right? So I don't need to constantly keep replacing these trains. Besides, as you can see, I mean, the amount of coal is just going up like crazy. This coal mine is hyper productive, so that's a thing. For the rest, over here as well with them goods, there was kind of an issue. Was it that one or was it another one? I'm not even entirely sure anymore. You got 33, you can carry 52. No, it wasn't there. Wait. Where was it now? Because I did do something very stupid. Okay, well, that's trademark me, basically. Oh yeah, it was over here. I had set this up, thinking that it would work all like a charm. But guess what happened? I actually placed passenger stations over here, and they don't do so good with goods, Yeah, that was kind of derpy. I did fix it, of course, and now everything's running like a charm, and we should soon see production capacity upgrades and the likes, but, that was kind of derpy. At the same time, I think I did do some other things. It was over here. This forest over here, production went up pretty rampant, so in the end I chose to add in two lines, or two trains, because, well, as you can clearly see, the distance is quite long on this one. So we now have two wood trains that run along here. I believe the other one should be... Where is the other wood train? There are two, I know that, that's a fact. It's not you, you're not the other wood train. Is the other wood train like tailing the one that is just going up there? That should not be the case. It's also not you. Come on, Where is this? Did I not add it? That would be kind of stupid, because I swear I did. Yeah, no, look at this. See, we have one with 6 and one with 5. It's the Sidmouth wood line. So basically, most of our lines are now running a pretty solid profit. I mean, the Southwell goods line is not running a profit. Hold on a second. How can the Southwell goods line not run a profit? Well, Southwell is just an amazingly big station. I mean, you should run a profit. You got 29 goods over there. How can you not? Honestly. It's not like you're ultra expensive. Did you had? You probably had to wait because of the replacement issues that I had over here. So, yeah. Now I think right now, the moment you unload, then everything should be fine. Boop. Yep. Running a profit once more, and once you get back, you don't have to wait that long for the Southwell goods to be replenished once more. Now then, so that's, you know, the current situation. We are basically running a massive profit on this whole big line. And by the way, if you're wondering how many trains are now running, you know, this new circle line that we got here, we got 19 trains running. That's 10 for one direction and 9 for the other. I wanted to add like the 20th train, but and that's the next thing I kind of want to touch upon. Let me just find like game. Alright, thanks. Now let me just find a depot over here. You will see that we've lost our sexy steam engine bullet locomotive. We don't have it anymore. We do, however, now have a new locomotive. We have the Class V100. This diesel hydraulic locomotive was produced for non-electrified branch lines as a replacement for steam locomotives. I don't know which one it was to replace, but I do know that it's weak and it's expensive, so we won't use it. This one is cheaper, it is faster, and it can pull a lot more, so there's no reason to not use this diesel electric locomotive. Also, and this is even bigger, look what we've gotten. We have gotten the Einheitswagen 2. This 4-axle twin bogie standard coach 2 for passenger service was built in big series. And look at this. The top speed is absolutely massive. So, you know, of course, what we're gonna have to do now. We're gonna have to... I was about to say, we're gonna have to pair those up with those bullet train locomotive trains that we got, but there's the issue. I would like to do that with auto replace, because if I don't, then I'll have to manually do all that, and that's just a hassle. But it's not available anymore, and we don't have any train that can go as fast as 140, so currently, I guess we'll just have to leave it for what it is. But if we do find that we need to upgrade capacity and speed, we can now do so, as that one can go 10 kilometers faster than any of our current trains do go, because, well, they're limited by the wagon speed over here, so... There we have that. Now, that's, you know, the most recent developments covered, and I will turn this off. That's the most recent developments covered. Oh, and by the way, developing our money has not been an issue. There has been, however, another issue when it comes to development that we need to address, and that's over here, see? This ain't looking so sexy, if you ask me. This whole shenanigan over here is in dire need of some work. And what are we? That's a 6. Alright. I mean, 6 buildings with 6 dudes who live in them. Whoa, Brightling Sea. You got yourself the skyline here, man. Look at this. Wow. That is just crazy. Oh, wow. I didn't even know this, but apparently you can click on the dudes and you can see where they are? Oh wow, that's cool, man. I did not even knew that was possible. Can I do that for like one of these far away... you're just there. Oh, actually, you're using our passenger lines. Wow. That's nice, man. I didn't even knew that. I just now discovered it. But yeah, we need to work on this. This ain't looking so sexy. So I do have a plan for this. I basically think that this whole crossing over here should be avoided. And currently, Brightling Sea has developed fairly far into this area. And what I think we should do is make a road that goes like this. And make a road that goes like this. But of course, we don't want a railroad crossing over there. Now, the one over here, you know, well, there's two options we have for doing these crossings that I just mentioned. One, we build a bridge, but as we know, building bridges with roads is just a nightmare. For some reason, it's finicky and it doesn't work smooth. And I don't like it. So, therefore, we shall not do that. In fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build road tunnels. And we haven't really built any road tunnels so far. So, we might as well do that right now. So, what I'll be doing is we will be setting up some alternative roadworks over here that hopefully will streamline everything a lot better than it currently is. So, yeah, let's get on with that. Ooh, I didn't know this, but apparently this is a way to raise or lower the middle section. Huh. That's cool. I wasn't aware of this. I thought, you know, well, you know, it was mentioned to me that that was a thing that was possible to do, but I wasn't aware that it would work like that. No. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're gonna have the same issues over here. I need this tunnel. I mean, if I can do this like this, why won't you allow for the terrain? Why? Game, just please tell me, why don't you allow... Oh wait, nah, it's possibly that might be... Yeah, it's also whining over here. It is just complaining everywhere. I guess even with tunnels, we still need to kind of like pre-shape the terrain, which I guess we'll do right now. So there, maybe now it becomes easier. I don't know, man. It's also the sides that prove to be an issue because it's too steep. And then I guess where we come out, we'll also have to do this. I'm by no means an expert on this, so what I'm doing here might be very foolish and not effective, but I'm hoping that this will sort of fix the terrain alignment issues that I keep getting messages of, so something like this. Right, let's see how that works out, right? We've just completely butchered the terrain, so this better work. Alright, so far so good. I like where that's going. Why can't you align the terrain over here? If I were to... Wait. No, game. No. If I were to... No, that's not the way of it. Alright, so apparently where it's complaining about is over here. So I guess we need some steeper terrain drops over here. Or some less steep terrain drops over here. Maybe this will do it. I don't know. Kinda needs to go up on a shallow way though, which we're currently not really achieving. So maybe something like this. I don't know, man. This is just so difficult. I'm already instantly regretting my whole road tunnel plan that I had. Because Oh, wait for it. Is this actually going to be the one where... If I didn't know any better, this would be it. It is! Nice! Okay, so this could have gone a lot better, if you ask me. But we now do have the road up there. It's a little bit... I don't know. It doesn't look that unrealistic. It's just that, oh man, the controls are so finicky. Right. Go like this. Okay, this house has to go. It's unfortunate, but it has to go. Right, I will continue building the other road. Huh. I didn't knew that building road bridges was actually this easy if you use the elevation thingy hotkeys. Which, by the way, in case you are curious how I just do that, it's by pressing N or N. You know, that will actually like raise the middle section of it, like this. And if I had only known this, we don't really need it to be... I mean, this is like perfect. Look at it, man. It looks beautiful. Wow. Okay, so apparently building road bridges is actually rather easy. You just need to have like the right curves in. Okay. Right. Well, that's that taken care of then. Let us now work on the section over here. I guess that does it. Okay, so now that we have done that though, I'm curious to see what our lines look like. Yeah, I think we might want to revise how this is running through town. Let's see, the brown line is the Brightling C2 line. I think we need to redo this. Right, so let's take a look. What do we currently have in there? We depart from the station over here. And then... how had I ever thought this out? I mean, what was my line of thinking over here? I can clearly see that, of course, if I just open up the Brightling C2 line. So we go from Brightling C Halt. I guess this was the second stop. Yeah, so... Right. I guess we need to remove the green lane for now. Then we go in here. I guess what we could do is just completely rework this and have this go over here. Through this area as well. I mean, Brightling C2... Nah, we need to keep it on this side. I think what we'll do is we'll just have it go around. So, knowing that... I mean, that would basically mean... Or we'd have to go like this. Or we'd have to go like this. And then move over there. It's a long section with no houses or any development over there though. Maybe we should just fix up the original line and leave it at that for the time being. I mean, I would remove the Grove and then add that over there. And then add Victoria Road and then Springfield Road. Would remove it over there. So hold on a second. Now, so you go from the Grove to Victoria Road to Springfield Road to... Oh crap, I also need to... Before you... Yeah, hold on a second. Kind of forgot that one. When I remove that, that makes it look like a normal line. And then from Springfield Road, we should add the green lane. Then the drive. And then it looks alright. Okay, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen right now. Because all of these should now continue to move on. We should also start seeing a lot of traffic that's using this road over here, which admittedly could have been laid out better, but oh well, you know, I was kind of derping around with the road bridges. Now that I do get a grasp of how they work though, I think we'll be building a lot more of those. Possibly even road tunnels as well, at least now that I have like a slight idea of how this actually works. Also, you know, because I've been like having the game run for quite a while to set up stuff, a lot of towns have developed, and I don't think it would be such a bad idea to actually take a gander at which lines run where in the city. Like, I know that this part does not have any transport access currently. I still feel it's a little bit too small to justify like another line over there. So we're currently not going to. The rest of Brightling Sea is relatively well covered. And also, if we're going to add like an extra line, this over here needs to go, which would include this building of 10 million, which also is a lot of passenger generation for Brightling Sea. Brightling Sea? Yeah, look at it, man. I know this small line down there was because we had to remove these two buildings, which were also pretty big. But if we were to chop down like this skyscraper here for another big bus station, man, are we gonna see a big decline in passenger generation. So for the time being, I think Brightling Sea is actually doing rather fine. Let us take a look at Stockton, which we had recently actually added some development or some lines to, and as you can see already things are starting to develop over here. Don't know about the distribution of cargo though over here on this end. Have I clicked on it? I have. See, the cargo would have to go all the way over there. Let me just see, Stockton-on-Tees. Yeah, you don't seem to be getting the full amount of cargo. Cargo is coming in all the way over here. See, what I'm thinking is that it might be beneficial for us to add a road over here. You know, and then of course we would also grab this section of town. I mean, currently the goods just don't seem to reach it. I can't click on these goods, but I can only imagine that, you know, going on foot as they are currently doing isn't really helping out with the whole cargo distribution over here, because this to me seems just way too far. Let me see, the Stockton goods, where do we get those from? We get them from over here. Try and ship more goods. It's only producing 111. And that's not because the train over here can't handle the amount of goods. Is that? I mean, how much can you carry? You can carry 52. How much is waiting over here? 26. By the time you'll be there, that won't be an issue. So I think it is because we cannot reach this area over here. Or we build a road, or, and that seems also pretty exciting to me, what we could also do is perhaps build a transport facility. Like we build a depot over here, which is pretty close to the station, where we have some goods wagons transported all the way over there. That would see some heavy usage of this road as well, which would mean that I haven't built it for absolute naught. Which is kind of like how I feel about it currently. You only have one passenger, man. I mean, this whole line over here, I don't think it's that profitable. I think building the goods distribution is actually a thing we should seriously consider. So, you know what? We're gonna set that up. So, yeah, I'll quickly get that done. Alrighty, and done. This will most likely not be profitable in the slightest, but I'm very curious to see, like, if that would even work. Also, toll all goods. Would you mind replacing your old vehicles over there with, like, this one? Set it to goods, of course. Because these are beyond their life expectancy, or whatever that's called, you know? I think we should see them replaced pretty quickly. Also, over here, we have pretty much replaced all our vehicles. So there were a few who were not replaced, but that was not because they weren't eligible. It was because I had forgotten to put it to 25. So yeah, and then it certainly takes like at least 3 times longer. Oh, and look at them! Look at them! You'll be probably replaced pretty soon, I guess. Ah well, I guess we should not really wait for that. So we'll keep the cargo. Yeah, we have the cargo view on. So next load or next haul that we get of goods should be very interesting to see if it's gonna work out or not. Really curious. I mean, so far, it's just that this side of town, it seems to be developing rather well. So I kind of want to facilitate it, and that's all. Right, so that's Stockton. If we open up the line thingy, which I will hide over here right now again. I think we got Stockton pretty well covered, except for this area, but that just needs to develop more, and then we'll get to it. Also, over here, we have one very long train hauling this. And because this is a single track, all we can do really is just expand the train even further. So that's the only option we have over here. It's going at a steady 90 and it has plenty of capacity, but you can clearly see that this, of course, is only going to grow even further and further. And, well, at some point we'll have a station, or we might have a train that's actually as long as the station. Would be quite a sight, though. I mean, I would love to see it, but... Now, another thing I'm not really sure about... how much do we... Oh, we got 11 waiting over there. It's not that much, but... We got 11 waiting there. Oh no, it's actually not that bad. I think we were just looking there at the wrong moment. Same over there with the coal lines and all. Try and deliver more iron ore. I mean, that's what the train's doing, so that will get sorted. Let's take a look at a few other towns that we know are developing. Like a town like Southwell, for example, where we do have tram lines. Let us zoom in. We got this area covered. Not this one, but I don't really feel like we need to. We got pretty much everything else covered, so... Yeah, no, Southwell seems to be doing just fine. And your cargo supply... Whoa! I mean, that is going up. Wow, wait, what is it? That is a red. Let's take a look at the land use. That's commercial. That is, of course, because of these two big-time skyscrapers. Look at the shopping facilities. Wow. Looking good, though, man. I don't know really what develops commercial, but I guess it's just general city development that will do well for it, so... And yeah, in case you were wondering, of course, see, this is going up now, so we should be fine there in a moment. Let's take a look at a few other towns that we know are developing. Look, Raleigh is starting to build a city over here as well. This side of town is actually also developing, and it's particularly this station where I start to see passengers and stuff more and more, which I quite like. Another thing that I've been considering doing is on these long routes, because currently everybody from over here who needs to get over here is better off not using our trains or trams. What I've been thinking of doing is actually building a reverse route. In the city it doesn't matter so much, as clearly we got all areas covered, so there's no real need to. But we might make a reverse line. It would use up a lot of capacity over here on our depots though, which I'm not particularly fond of. Or depots, our tram stops there. Maybe we'll save it for once this develops even more. I mean, there is a, this could develop if it needs to. So I think for now we kind of leave Relay as is. Now Leominster, this city has not been developing in like forever. I mean, sure, they're building stuff, but for some reason, the development just doesn't go up. And I think that is because it's at the end of a line. And I've been thinking about that. I know there's a huge body of water here, but how epic would it be if we could build a massive bridge and actually hook it up to Newton-le-Willows? I think that would be pretty epic if we could achieve it, right? We'd probably have to enlarge the station over here with an extra set of 2 tracks. Probably, because I don't think it would be a smart idea to just add it on these duo tracks. It will lead to a lot of trains waiting. On the other hand, we could try it, see how it goes. I've also been thinking of perhaps building a separate station over here, but I think that would really limit how Newton-le-Willows can grow. Speaking about the growth of Newton-le-Willows, not doing so bad over here. Definitely developing. If we might want to redo our lines over here. See, I wouldn't mind if the red or if the blue line, for example, would also go over here. Cover these areas a bit more. Same for the green one, also take the routes over here. For now though, I don't think it's that necessary, but there's a good chance that once we've done this check, which so far I think we're... Ooh, potential. Wow, lots of potential. This whole area is basically just not being used at all. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna help out Newton-le-Willows by hooking up some roads over here. We could use this road. It's a bit of a long detour. But I think that... Oh, wait, is it? No, it's Featherstone. I think Featherstone is in dire need of an extra line over here. So we're gonna get that sorted. I think the easiest way for us to do this, it's a bit cheesy, but... would be something like this. Let me see. I think it's actually better to not use this small road crossing, because I don't believe that we can actually upgrade this. Nah, it says not enough space. So yeah, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hook up this part and we're gonna set up a new line to further develop Featherstone on the other side of the station. Alrighty, and done. We should now see a lot of trams move in, and yes, it is actually using the right station over here, which is kind of cool. Kind of like it. At first, I thought, you know, I might as well have it run like this. But now, what we have is we have like an opposite tram line over here. So peeps from here, at least on this stretch, can get easy in both directions. So yeah, that's working out pretty well. I don't think it will be profitable for like quite a long time, but we'll have to see how things develop. I also could have chosen to use this road instead, but I don't know. Wait, why? Hold on. We have a weird situation over here, where there is apparently a stretch of, I don't know, have I botched up the routings over here once again? Doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it has interfered with anything, if I'm honest, but I don't know, we'll have to see. For now though, there's gonna be a huge influx of trams over here, and yeah, we will see quite some traffic stalled for quite some time. In fact, quite some time is a little bit understating it. Loads of traffic over here. Oh well, once everything's running, it will all be fine. So that's Featherstone taken care of. Stockton we had taken a look at. How is the city of Sandy doing? I'm curious. Sandy, how is... Ooh, I think we do need to... Whoa, game. It's not liking it so much anymore now that everything's gone big. Oh, and also it seems like everything's derped up over here once again. I don't know why that is, honestly, but... Anyway. Wait, have I not ever set up the Sandy 3 line? Nothing's waiting there. Hold on a second. I thought I had made a Sandy 3. There is a Sandy 3. Oh yeah, no, it's because the color is invisible. Let me change that, because that's ridiculous, you know. I mean, the fact that we can't see it, that should not happen. That's much better. So now I can kind of get a look at like why and how. Yeah, it's probably because of our Sandy 3 line. But what I do see over here is that this whole area is actually a prime candidate for well, I don't know. It's a little bit small. I would have loved if this was connected so we could go like this. Have like maybe this whole area over here as well needs like a reworking. Now though, it seems to hold out just fine. But I'm thinking like I want this to have a line. Maybe we should leave Sandy develop a little bit. Now, besides, speaking about the development of Sandy, how's it doing? Now, it's kind of stalling out, really, if I'm honest. It's not really doing that great. I mean, I thought that it would continue the trend that we see over here, but clearly it does not. Same over here, I fear, for Mablethorpe and Sutton, which is just not doing as great as it should. I mean, why is that? Is that because... Look, there's all these goods, which have to travel like miles before they get to any place. And over here, is there any industrial? Oh, it's all residential. So, it must be the industrial on like the far side of town. It's commercial. Some industrial is not getting their goods. It's being produced over here at this sawmill. Try and deliver more wood. So the wood is the issue now. Huh, that's new. I didn't know any better, but I thought that the wood wasn't the issue. I mean, there's not much waiting over here. No, there's only 20 waiting. and I believe that the wood train just arrived there with a healthy bunch of it. Yeah, you don't seem too small either, so I don't see what's up with that. What I do see, however, is that Mablethorpe and Sutton isn't just developing as well as it should, and perhaps we could hook it up to the town of Much Wenlock? Because currently, if you take a look at the railroad lines, there's only one line over there, but all the tracks, I believe, are in place to hook this up to Much Wenlock. All we'd need to do is just add the trains and make the line. I think that would be an excellent idea, actually. So that's what we'll be doing. We will be adding a new train line, which hopefully will boost Mablethorpe and Sutton a little. So let me quickly get that sorted. Right, and now we also get to use these fancy new Einheitswagens. So I quite like that. We will set you to the Mablethorpe-Wenlock line. Come on. Oh, and it's actually using that color that first the Sandy 3 bus route had, which I don't know what it is. Maybe it just cycles through all these colors, but man, these are all horrible, man. They really are. I'm also not really sure, but I have the feeling that I might want to add like a second train to this, because one train, I mean, how is the timings on them? 9 minutes. Yeah, that doesn't seem so great if you ask me. I mean, for the rest, look at this, man. 132 seconds. 6 millions are we making. This one 3.63 and this one 3.41, but those towns haven't had as much development time, so basically these will grow. Anyway, come on game, don't do that to me. Yeah, I think what we should do, and currently I'm just trying to see when you are going to speed up. I want to see you reach the 130 speeds, though over here it's probably not likely to happen, as, well, over here it can happen, you know, on this stretch. But over here there is like all these junctions that have you go like not really that fast, so in the meantime, whilst we're looking at this train, I'll just buy another one, because why not, right? And I will also set that to the... Come on, where is it now? The Mablethorpe. Wait, oh, there, no. Nah, that one. Right. So, you know what? We'll just, I mean, I'll have to time this out, so why don't we do... Nah. I'll just put it on there, you know, we'll see how it goes. Maybe it will actually go towards the other side as well, because there are the junctions in place for that. I kind of like the looks of this train, but, you know, the white line isn't bad. Oh, and look, now it's actually starting to speed up. Now it already goes at 100. I just want this to, you know, to see this reach its maximum speed, basically, that's all. It should be able to. I mean, most of these junctions don't require the train to slow down. I mean, look at how smooth this all goes, right? It does have to go uphill, so perhaps that's causing the slowdown. And now it's these curves. Make it real bad. Yeah. However, in the tunnel, it should be able to reach this high speed. Man, man, why don't you get to like 100 and, well, 30 actually? I just want to see it, man. Come on, hurry the F up. Maybe the 4 wagons was a little bit, you know, over the top. See, it doesn't accelerate that fast, and 80 passengers might be too much. Maybe we should have gone with 3 wagons. I mean, in hindsight that might be better, but I quite like it though, being this long. Maybe it will reach it though over here. Curves are gentle enough for it. It's going fast right now. Look at this. Yeah, it's definitely starting to reach it. So this is our top speed currently. This is our fastest train that we have in service. Not the fastest locomotive, but the train that can go the fastest. Very nice. Right. So that's that sorted. Hopefully that will give like a good boost to Mablethorpe and Sutton. Yeah, see, this was just development. I don't know. I do see a lot of construction all of a sudden, but I don't know if that's related to what we just did. Maybe it isn't, maybe it is, who knows. Right, okay, so that's Mablethorpe and Sutton taken care of. Over here, I do see a lot of iron ore. I mean, that just got a production upgrade, so we should not have any capacity issues whatsoever. I think the train also just... Yeah, the train should be en route somewhere. I'm just not seeing it anywhere. Wow, how hard can it be to spot a train? Oh, now there it goes. Look, here it goes. We might want to upgrade this one though, Meltham Iron, to something a little bigger. Yeah, definitely. It can't cope currently. I mean, there's already 42 iron waiting. Right. Meltham Iron, huh? Let us replace this puny train with something much better. I think we shall go for something with a lot of pulling power, but speed on the other hand wouldn't be bad either. It's definitely not... Oh wow, the tractive effort on you is actually not bad. However, it's a double on you, and you're not that much more expensive. Yeah, no, I think we can get away with you, actually. So that's what we'll do. We'll have a fast train. There's no real point, though. No, there is a point. We might upgrade these wagons at some point. So we'll add these. And I think we'll go with 5. And then we'll set it to this, and it should replace pretty quickly, because I believe that the age of this one, I mean, how old is it? I think it could get to 50 years. So even if it was to 50 years, it's way past a quarter of its lifetime. So there, pretty good, pretty good. So how is Much Wenlock doing when we're talking about road? Did I know? I went with trams. Let me see, Much Wenlock. I definitely think that Much Wenlock could use an extra train or a tram line over here. All we have to do is hook up this road here, and then we definitely got something going for like this area. And I might even make it so that, well, see, here's the thing. If this would hook up like so, that would be a nice one. For now though, this would only really lead to this area being serviced more. We could, you know, change it up like this so we don't visit this and we get a little bit more of this area. I think that might be worth it though. Let's get that sorted. Alright, and done. Hopefully that should help out the development of Much Wenlock quite well. I think the one line that we had wasn't really helping out here as much as it, you know, I think it had reached its full potential. So now we should also see a lot more passengers go to and fro. And really what I'm hoping is that Mablethorpe and Sutton, yeah, it looks like the extra destination to our train stuff has actually helped out. I see a lot of development all of a sudden that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. Right, Tavistock then, huh? How's you doing? So, Tavistock's developing. I mean, that much for certain. We can't deny it's not developing. It's definitely going quite fast as well. Look, yeah, it went up there. And the commercial, man, is through the roof, honestly. Oh wow, and we just have a complete whole new neighborhood over here that's like built absolutely disastrous. If I were to remove this road, would I ever be able to get something in between there? We're gonna try. I mean, it's worth a try. We're not gonna be able to get like a big road in there. Small one? Not even. No, the big buildings will always be in the way. That's a shame. Alright. That's a real shame though. Perhaps I'm able to hook it up over here. I don't want to hook it up over there because that's where our second thingy will go. Maybe if I remove these two, I will be able to actually get a big road in there. That would be nice. I would like that. Well, definitely not a big road. Smaller road, perhaps? It's not looking so hot. Smaller road. Ain't gonna cut it. I mean, let's see what we can finagle here. I'll be finagling a little bit here. Wow, I think I just did it actually. It's the worst road ever, but I did do it. So yeah, let's set up a new line here, because definitely Tavistock has been putting in the effort and we shall reward it. Now right, sorted, and that's another line for Tavistock, which should really boost the city even further. I mean, Tavistock, man, that's like part of our first circle line, I believe. But man, look at how much it's profiting from being part of that. I mean, this town is just exploding, basically. Just look at the charts, man. It's unbelievable. Look. From 200 to nearly a 810 in only like, well, a decade? A decade and a half maybe? Right, Woodley then. How is you doing, Woodley? Show me what you currently have here. One tram line. Just the one. In all honesty though, I think that's not enough. I think because we have the chance, we should also build a depot over here. And I think that Woodley wouldn't be that bad off if we build like 2 more lines with it. I think one that runs over this side, you know, takes all the buildings here, and one that actually goes over to this side. So knowing that that's gonna be the plan, knowing that trams will be used to achieve it, we shall build. I mean, I would love to just build it over here, but I don't know if that's gonna be any good, basically. I mean, it could be, perhaps it is. Yeah, maybe it is actually better, I don't know. But we'll build it over there. We will group these up. It will remove all the passengers, but I'm fine with that for now. And yeah, let's get 2 more tram lines out here. What? Oh my good lord. What? This is insane. This is absolutely insane. I mean, I was just upgrading the roads over here and then bam. I mean, Woodley just Oh my good lord, and there's even more over there. Am I doing the right thing right now? But I think we should go like this. And then have like another line that goes over here. I don't know. Let me just rethink this, alright? So what? Because currently we got some tram tracks in there. I might as well just, you know, finish that. We don't have any routes there, so, you know, worst case scenario, we'll have some unused tram tracks. I'm not really concerned about that. I think what we should do is go like this. And then actually pass through like this area. I think that's the best course of action. So let us upgrade even more. Oh my good lord. And it didn't just stop over here and here. Okay, I need to take a look at the graphs of Woodley currently. Shaboom! It went airborne. That's what happened. Look at it. It is just... Wow. Okay, so what we want right now then, because now we want two things. We want a third line that covers the north area over here, because that's all new. I think it would be best if we went on like this. We'll have to hook that up. And then we'll go all the way around. I think that should cover most of the area. It's actually perhaps even more beneficial to go a little bit more on the inside of things, so that we can get some coverage like over here. And then we'll return via this route. Then what we will have is a fourth route, which will go over here to these areas, and I will expand one road up to here, and then that will go like this, you know, to also cover these areas a little. Wow. Okay, let's first get this northern line up here. This is just insane, man. I mean, Woodley, I don't know what's up with you, but I thank the Lord for it, man. This is absolutely crazy, and I love it. Yeah, let's get this sorted. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got new vehicles available. They look awesome, to be honest. I think they're both electric. Before we continue any of what we were doing just now, we shall first check out our new vehicles. Wait, one's not... Could we have a new tram over here? That would be interesting. One is this, the Class 103.1. A 2 million... What? 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 200 kilometers an hour? You've got to be kidding me. No way. How fast can you go? I mean, there's not even a point in using it for passengers. There's a point in using it for goods and for wood though. And oil. Oh my good lord. 200 kilometers an hour? Wow. 200 kilometers an hour. I mean, we go from like crawling at 130 to like bam shebang. I mean, this fast and heavy electric locomotive was, for a long period, the flagship of German rolling stock. Yeah, 200, man. Oh man, I don't know, man. The game's throwing it all at us, it seems. Wow, yeah, it is a new tram. It is. And I think this will actually be the last one we get as well. And the reason why I think that is because it doesn't really say like there is a date where it becomes unavailable. It only says like you can build this from, and that will be it. So this is the BE-46 Mirage. The big cost overrun during the acquisition of this tram led to its nickname Mirage, the fighter plane which also cost much more than foreseen. I don't know, man. I don't think it's that expensive, to be honest. And it's not faster, it can just carry more. Well. These are very interesting developments that we currently got here. Still, we were in the middle of actually, laying out our roads for our new tram route. So we shall continue on with that. Whoa. This is the sound that they now make? I mean, this might even be loud, but I don't know, man. They do sound quite loud, if I'm honest, but yeah, these are our new trams. I mean, we just got them, and they do look like modern trams, if I'm honest. I mean, the trams that we have in like the big cities, my country, kind of look like the same. So I guess these are indeed modern times coming upon us. Now, as far as Woodley goes though, so we have like quite a few new routes over here, huh? Oh yeah, look at the development though. I think the last thing that we need is a tram line that goes over here and then takes like the inner route back. So perhaps if I open this up, what I could see, a new tram line doing is rather than we could go like this. Have it be like a smaller route. I don't think that would be such a bad idea. Right, let's get that sorted. Alright, that's Woodley taken care of, but Woodley, man, this is unheard of, and it all happened right under our own noses. Crazy, I'm telling you, absolutely crazy. Also, what this will mean is that the good production over here, yeah, look, that one's going up. We might actually have to upgrade like our capacities that we currently have, because clearly, I mean, how much you can carry? 27. I'd say that you're pretty darn close to already reaching capacity, especially because that will go up to like 90. Right, Woodley oil and goods then are in need for an upgrade. That much is certain. Woodley oil. Yeah, we will definitely... the Woodley goods, on the other hand, you can carry 39. I don't think there's any need to upgrade you as of yet. But the Woodley oil definitely could use an upgrade, and guess what we are going to use for that? Oh, yeah, it's gonna be this one. We're gonna have a train that will run at a 200km/h pace, and that is if the tracks allow for it. We want the oil car, so it's gonna go faster, and it... I mean, please replace fast. I want to see this. I want to see this happen. I mean, I could, of course, have just put that train to the depot and then just build one ourselves. But in all honesty, I mean, this is insane. The things we're being handed right now is just crazy. So, yeah, I don't, this new train, I mean, we will get to see it. But for now, I think we've done quite an amazing bit of work, and you can clearly see just how much it is, how much you can gain from just investing a little bit in the cities. And look at this, man. Oh, and look at this as well. I think it is time for, well, if we have to remove one building, I guess it would be better for us to remove this one and the road depot, so that we can build like a second station right over here. But yeah, I think it is clear now that Brightlingsea has some traffic issues over here, and we need to address them. I mean, Brightlingsea as well, man. The city is just developing like mad. All the cities are developing like mad. This is good news. We shall continue developing our cities and make them grow like mad next time when we play more Train Fever.